Holy hell, this game is awful. Now, hear me out, hear me out. This game came out yesterday on Steam, and I was going to give it a chance. For a little while I thought, well, it's decent, it's only made by a few guys, it's a small development team. But then I remembered something. I remembered a game called Dungeons of Dreadmor. A really awesome game, almost in this exact same style, that costs $5 for the entire game, not on sale, $7 for the game and its expansion, and is much better. Like, much better. This game is complete random chance, random luck. If you spawn as the wizard, you're basically dead. You can't carry items with you, you can't really come up with valid strategies to beating the levels. You don't really have a chance. Everything is left up to complete random chance. Dungeons of Dreadmor, on the other hand, you can gather items, you can pay at vending machines, you can save food, you can save healing items for later. It's just a much better game in general, and it's in this exact same style, with better graphics, better coding, better production value. And basically everything about the game is better. There's not one reason why you'd want to buy this game over Dungeons of Dreadmor. Now, generally, I would not say no to a game just because it has another game like it, but my problem with this is that the other game like it is the exact same game, but way better, and cheaper. You can get... This is currently on sale for about $5 on Steam. It's on sale its normal sale price is $7. Dungeons of Dreadmor is $5 for the entire game, $7 for the game and its expansion on Steam all the time without a sale price. Now, I highly recommend you do not look at this game, you do not even consider this game, you go look at Dungeons of Dreadmor. Now that all that's out of the way, I have to talk about the reason I don't like this game. First of all, the graphics leave a lot to be desired. And I know this is only programmed by a few people, but it's worse than NES quality. I've played way better free games. The other thing is the music, which you can hear right now isn't that bad. My problem with it is that it occasionally cuts out to nothing, and the music will not stop again. The third thing is items that you can't take with you. You can never find a potion and just take it along with you to heal later. So you can't use strategy in the middle of combat. The only strategy there is keep clicking on the guy right next to you until either you or him die. The other thing is the vision. Now, I don't mind Fog of War, and they do the same thing in Dungeons of Dreadmor, but they give you a bit more space to look around. And not only that, but they also give you more to look at, more appealing things. I can't even tell what some of these things on the ground are. What are those green things? Am I supposed to be fighting orcs? I think they're orcs. Let's see, goblin raiders, yeah. Basically orcs. Why are there so many skulls just in the corner? I think they're generally piles of skulls. Why do the barrels look... Well, anyways, everything looks horrible. You don't want to be looking at it. You don't want to see what's around. The other thing is... Oh god, what is the other thing? It doesn't feel like you ever have a chance at winning. Like I said, you can't come up with strategies beforehand in a room. Basically, all you can do is run in and hope that you're stronger than the huge horde of enemies they're going to be sending at you. And usually you are, unless you're the wizard, of course, in which case you just die. But usually you're stronger than the whole horde of enemies, especially the knight, which I currently am. And as you can see, I just took 10 damage, and I can't run away. I can't do anything about that, because there's no potions, there's nothing I can do, there's no healing items, I took everything already. All I'll do is run into another group of enemy, or possibly be sniped down by a goblin archer. So my only real choice is to just soldier on. So I decide to go up here to try to find some healing items, but all I find is 2 more goblins, and one's an archer. So now I'm entirely screwed. Yeah. Avoid this game. If you feel like supporting indie developers, support different ones. Buy Dungeons of Dreadmor, possibly that new dungeon crawling game that's coming out in a couple months. I forget what it's called, but you can go look it up on Northernlion's channel. He just did a review of it. He got an old review copy. Anyways, this was Yessik, and I'll see you guys next time. Go look up Dungeons of Dreadmor. It's an awesome game.